right, we back. Good Fellas Sports TV. Appreciate everybody for checking in. Make sure you hit that subscribe button, bell icon button. Share the videos. Today we talking about prospect of the year and comeback fighter of the year. Real quick, and then I finish up with fighter of the year, fighter of the decade. Man, that'd be my last one tomorrow on New Year's Eve. Appreciate everybody, but let's get to it. Let's start off with prospect of the year. I got 3: Vergil, Ortiz, then Dubois, Christopher Colbert. Start off with Colbert. He came in third for me. He had a good year. A guy that just went the distance, Miguel Beltran, with Yurkus Gamboa. I think Colbert knocked him out in the first round. I think he one of the best kept secrets in boxing. I didn't realize he fought 4 times last year, and then he got a regular WBA title fight, I think at 130 versus Gisrael Corrales. The super champion is Leo Santa Cruz, and I can imagine him never getting that fight with Santa Cruz. You know, Santa Cruz is formidable, rangy. He do have some skills, but he don't challenge himself. But, you know, Colbert, I think sometime early next year could be considered a world champion. I don't consider the regular WBA belt a world title, but, you know, PBC just had a big celebration for it this weekend with Badu Jack and John Pascal and Tank and Gamboa fighting for that title. It's a secondary title, and it's basically indicative with damn near everything was wrong in boxing. But Colbert, I'm going to tell you, look out for him. He going to get stronger. He going to punch harder. I'm telling you, man. I was arguing with, I think it was Lance Pugmire. He saying, oh, he's not as explosive for this as Shakur Stevenson. Like, dude, Shakur might be more technical as far as, you know, putting his hands up. This kid is just as good in my opinion. He's slick. He got some his power getting better. And he a really good fighter. I think people sleeping on him, man. But he come in third. Second for me was Vergil Ortiz. He had a good year. Orzoko, you know, just knocked out Brad Solomon. Knocked out older Mauricio Herrera. You know, he was at 140, went up to 147. Missed weight for Brad Solomon. So this kid going to be at 54 in no time. I'm not sure if he going to get a title due to politics at 47. But I think he's going to be at 54 in no time. But he had a good year. All knockouts, or he made one guy retire. I think he had one of the knockout of the year candidates over Mauricio Herrera. But once again, you don't know how good he is until he going to step up, just like everybody else. You never know. They could look like the prospect of the year, and then when they step up, they could look pedestrian. But he got some good skills. Good puncher, strong kid. But, you know, we'll see what he do if he ever get an opportunity to fight the big dogs, the Crawfords, the Spence, the Porters, the Garcias. I think he can give Parsi and Thurman a run for that money, especially with Thurman not being hungry no more. But he been calling out Keith Thurman. He is a WBA gold title holder, which ain't a real title. But he definitely up there for your boy, man. And you know, I think he gonna have more noise as a 54-pounder down the road. But like I said, a lot of people don't see him fight because he fight on his own. You know what I'm saying? And you know, it's hard. You know, and Colbert, he be fighting on FS1 a lot. You know, so you know it's hard. It's hard to see these guys unless you hardcore boxing enthusiasts. But I like his style a lot, man. Aggressive puncher, but as you step up in competition, you got to show more. You know what I'm saying? Because 1 shot, 2, 3 shots, or your power is not going to be good enough to knock out everybody. So we'll see if he can go a hard 12. You know, he may be the truth, he may not. But my winner is Dan Dubois. I think he one of the most slept on dudes in boxing. Everybody critiquing him. Oh, he's slow, he robotic, he this and that. Like I said before, everybody was riding the FN Jabba train, and I knew he wasn't that good. He is a 1-2 puncher. Like a few Ronnie Shields fighters that he had currently, Arizona Lara, which he moved on to Ishmael Salas in Vegas, and Jamal Charlo. You know what I'm saying? I think Dan Dubois, I don't see why people don't see it with Dan Dubois. I guess because he's from the United Kingdom, and maybe people just see the highlights, but he's really good. Technical, keep his hands up, good body puncher. And like I said before, people get on Joe Joyce, oh, he's slow. Who really fast other than Wilder? As long as you got timing, you can negate speed. All these dudes clumsy. Only dude that looked really coordinated, man, moving like that is AJ when he fought Andy Ruiz. Fury, he jerky clumsy. Wilder clumsy. You know what I'm saying? Ortiz, he can't even move and cut off the ring. So you look at FN Jabba, he clunking around the ring. Eventually, he'll get more smoother. You know what I'm saying? But to me, he the best prospect in boxing, dude. And I think if he don't get caught or he got a good chin, I think he gonna be the wave of the division. I think he gonna be that guy. Strong kid, you know what I'm saying? But like I said before, you know, Wilder and Fury and Joshua on top, but Father Time undefeated. They need to fight before this kid come up. You got the Rock kid out of Philadelphia come up. You know, a lot more guys aspiring to be heavyweights, but I like Dan Dubois. He's my prospect of the year. And like I said, you got to show UK love. But it went Dubois, it went Ortiz, and then Colbert. Man, I had to give some love, man, because I think he don't get the love that he deserves. But once he blow, everybody gonna be on this jock saying that, oh, that's my dog, that's my dog. You need me, I'm just called my dog. So they're my 3 comeback fighter of the year. We got 3 prospects: Pascal, Jamel Herring, Julian J. Rock Williams. All right. Start off with Pascal. Only he fell 3rd on the list because he had that little shaky robbery versus Badu Jack. You know what I'm saying? That's the only reason he fell 3rd on the list, but had a hell of a comeback year. Good win over Marcus Brown. A lot of people in boxing rated Marcus Brown high. I never really thought much of him, but Pascal had a great year. He could easily be number 1. Had a good fight of the year with Badu Jack towards the end. I never understood why they waited to do these awards, didn't wait till the last fight, or wait till the top of next year to do them. But it is what it is. But, you know, he had a good comeback year, especially after getting his dick knocked in the dirt by Kovalev multiple times. So you got to credit him that. Had a great year, man. You know, I just can't say much about it. I thought Pascal was done. Somehow he reinvigorated himself, reinvented himself, and he even throwing more straight punches. You know what I'm saying? So he know he can't get by 100% with that Roy Jones style. He's showing a little bit more technical ability than he did. I remember him beating Chad Dawson, going to war with Bernard Hopkins. He's showing a little bit more technical ability, and he kind of switching it up. And that's what you got to do when you a guy that your game is predicated on reflexes. Like y'all seen this weekend with Yurkus Gamboa. You know, you gotta clean it up. You gotta become more technical. Keep your hands up. Roy never made that adjustment. That's where Roy was getting knocked out. Pascal made the adjustment. Salute to him. 2 for me. This was hard to really pick, but I'm gonna put Jamel Herring at number 2. Almost, you know, had a good fight with Ito. Had a kind of nasty fight with Lamont Roach, but he became world champion when nobody thought he could. When even Al Heyman couldn't get him a belt. He went over the top rank and he got a belt. So, like I said, he right there, especially, you know, serving the country. You got to give him credit for that. But, like I said, he was right there between him and Julian J. Rock Williams. But, like I said before, he left Mike Stafford in the Adrian Broner camp. He went, you know, over the top rank, started training with Bud, Bomac, Saul, and the rest of the crew. And he captured a world title. Now he's going to be fighting Carl Frampton top of next year, which then that's a fight that Carl Frampton probably gonna be favored in, but or in the middle of next year sometime, since these dudes don't be so active. But like I said before, you know, you see this dude fight, man. He lost to somebody. He lost to Darius Memphis Miller. I think that's who he lost to. And you just looking at that fight, I think he was fighting him at 35, and you know, he didn't have no energy. You know what I'm saying? And I can't believe he went down to 30 and got a belt and seemed to be okay and still seemed to have the energy. But when he lost to Memphis, I thought it was over with for him. But he said him and Al still on good terms. I guess they talked going back and forth, so salute to him. But I truly thought it was over with him. I thought he was going to have to be a trainer or something to go another route. But you got to give credit where credit's due. You can make an argument that any of these 3 had to come back of the year. But for me, it was J-Rock. People wrote him off after getting dropped by a jab by Jamal, getting knocked out by Jamal. People wrote this kid off, man. And this kid came back, you know, built himself up. I watched it. Joshua Conley, Ishe Smith, Nathaniel Gallimore. And nobody thought he was going to beat Jared Hurd, you know. People thought Jared Hurd was going to come in there and test his weak chin. He showed his chin wasn't so weak. Or Charlo just had some mystical power that night. And he came back and became unified champion. That was the difference. Pascal was a regular champion. Jamel had 1 belt, the WBO. Julian got 2 major belts, IBF and WBA. And the way he dominated for those titles, he dominated Jared Hurd. Jared Hurd probably didn't win 1 round, and that's how you want to win a world title. So I don't see how any other person could be comeback fighter of the year other than J-Rock. Right? I don't see it, man. And that was a huge win. And, you know, he pushing for a unification bout with Jamel Charlo. And if he have a good fight with Jamel and unify with Brian Carlos Castanos, he going to be riding shotgun for Fighter of the Year next year. So, huge year for him. Just shows you a loss don't mean nothing. You can't be in your A game every night. He went back to the gym, him and Bredman. They retooled. They worked on some things. They was confident about being Jared Hurd. Jared Hurd, old trainer Ernesto, warned him about fighting J-Rock. But when people see you get knocked out, people just think you weak. You know what I'm saying? But people didn't look at him that he was outpointing Jamal to the knockdown and the knockout. So, like I said before, man, easily comeback fighter of the year. I didn't have to think about it twice. You know, just thinking about the way he won his belts, fair and square, 2 belts, a real belt. Jamel had 1 belt. He got 2 plus the IBO. If you count that, that's 3. Like I said before, salute to him. But don't forget, we on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter. Reach out to the email. If you got business questions, inquiry, sponsorship, video questions, hit the subscribe button, bell icon button, share the video. Prospect of the year, Dan Dubois. Comeback fighter of the year, Julian J. Rock Williams. Appreciate the love, support, man. Just keep looking out for me. Share the video. We got one more video to do for these awards.